limiting factor.
But
Although you could
I
probably
know
get
for
somebody if you wanted
fact
to.
like Peavey had something with 18s in it in the 80s.
It seems like like a
Sure.
Scorpion.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny how much people deride Peavey, but when you start talking speakers, all of a sudden, Peavey Scorpion, that's a pretty nice speaker.
It is.
Yeah, it's an EVH knockoff.
Yeah.
It's a cast.
I want to say too
super
that like
solid speaker.
we always hated back in the 80s. Everybody had Peavey everything.
Yeah.
You always had Peavey.
Yeah.
And if you had those stuff with the silver aluminum on the side, it was like,
Oh man, that's the best.
But then there was not in the mid 80s it wasn't the best because that wasn't the new hotness. Then there was the Peavey, like the Butcher and all that stuff that had that super
Butcher,
thick Tolex that Tolex had to weigh as much as
elephant
the
high
cabinet.
Tolex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had they had these like
30 grit sandpaper.
My friend August Smith had a Peavey PA system that he bought at Randy's Music Mart.
Oh, Jesus.
And it was I know for a fact it was two things. It was like either 4 18s or 4 15s, a cabinet on the bottom, and then a cabinet that you put on top that was 2 more of those and some tweeters and some horns and stuff. And it was, oh God, I wanted that so bad. It was so neat. But it was Peavey, and everyone, I don't want any Peavey shit. Peavey sucks.
Yeah,
Peavey.
Yeah, Peavey monitors, Peavey speakers for PA systems.
But we had lots.
Are really cool, and for a while you could find that stuff for like $50 a cabinet.
It's amazing because I had a Peavey Custom 30 that I put in a new cabinet because I kicked the shit out of the cabinet.
I have one over there.
And people loved that thing.
Yeah.
They loved it. They were convinced that it was a Princeton.
Oh yeah.
It's a fucking Princeton.
We should make that a 115.
A PV 115.
Classic 30.
I think that would be a classic 30 and with a 15, or do we have 30 15s? That would work.
No, then you don't want 2 15s and you don't really want 2 12s.
That's a Macintosh wall.
I love a 115 for guitar.
Absolutely.
Really neat.
Yeah,
I had
15 is the.
I had a Bandmaster Reverb that I played through. Like it was the same size because I pull the amp out of the head and put it in this.
Oh, so it's probably the same size as
Vibro.
like
something.
a vibro verb or a vibro. Something
Toddy
vibro.
Guitar, etc. He got one of those big Randall the Warheads.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he got it because he was convinced I was gonna buy it. Called me. I went down there. I played it. I'm like, I really only want like 2/3 of this thing.
Yeesh.
Maybe.
Well, hey everybody, this is Matt, and we're at Texas Toast Guitars. Thanks for watching a very cool dual reveal today. Chris, how are you? I know because I've been with you all day. But
I am rolling.
Jim and Doug and Dan and Bobby and Brian. Actually, Brian knows how you are. And Brad and Doug and Dastardly Dave and Van Shank and ZB and everybody else who Paul. Guys, thanks for tuning in and hanging out with us. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm not, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm good.
Okay. We are getting ready for the Monday build a classic guitar woodworking workshop.
Yes.
Looking forward to that. Brian Duncan came in and did a little bit of prep work today.
We glued some wood to other wood.
He's building something that's going to take a little longer to do. And he said, was it okay? And I'm like, yeah.
It's good to get some of that front end stuff done. It didn't take very long, but it would have taken 2 or 3 times as long.
We're going to see Doug this week. We're going to see Doc this week.
Yep.
We're gonna meet some new people. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Ben.
Yeah.
There's going to be some new guys. Yeah. It's going to be really, really fun.
I hear tell that the Upright Lounge might even be open this coming week at some point.
I don't want to be too excited about that because there's so much stuff to happen before that.
Yeah.
Each day I can get more excited about it.
We're putting the Upright near the end of the week.
Good idea.
Because if you guys go to the Upright like Monday night, that's not gonna jive. Yeah. You're gonna come in dragging ass on Tuesday morning.
Might not even show up.
Might not even show up.
Might not survive the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the shop is looking pretty good, sir, and I think we're just about ready.
I think so too.
I pushed all my stuff off to the side.
Yeah, really, it's just all
just stuff everywhere. The workshop and the wood shop are clean.
Yes. And every once in a while, Brandon will come up when he's cleaning stuff. He'll go, "What do I do with this?" And I'm like,
just
go sit on Matt's bench.
Put it on that turd
here it
pile that
is.
Matt calls a bench. Yeah. What is that?
This is a self-centering doweling jig.
Oh, you know what that's for, don't you?
Self-centered doweling jig. Easily and accurately find the center of boards each and every time. No
That's-
measuring and no tedious and extra
You know what I'm going to use
adjustments
this for,
required.
though, right? This is going to be something I use during the Neck Through series that I'm doing for Patreon and YouTube members only.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So we're going to use this eventually. You know why I'm not using a biscuit joiner?
Because they can slide around.
They're not. Yeah, they don't go in
Yeah,
that. They're
yeah.
not. They don't exactly take up the space great. So
No.
yeah. So anyway,
I always wanted one of those. I always thought that was the neatest tool.
thanks to Norm Abram at
Yeah,
New Yankee
exactly.
Workshop.
Yeah.
you
Just get
gotta
your
have
biscuit
this.
joiner out. Biscuit joiner? I
Mhm.
barely have a drill that works.
Mhm.
Yeah. Where am I getting the biscuit joiner? Yeah.
I think if the biscuits were like super tight fitting, and I'm sure you can get stuff that's.
Yeah. Maybe you need to soak your biscuits in water.
Even then, the idea is that the glue seeps into them and it expands a little bit.
Milk?
So, no, biscuits.
No, I'm trying to think about the things to dip your biscuit in.
No, it's a different kind of biscuits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, so which guitar do you want to show off first, Chris? By the way, guys, both these guitars are on sale, 10% off this weekend. So it's effectively saving you case and shipping. Not too bad. And when you see them, you're gonna go crazy because they're that cool.
It's better than case and shipping.
It's a little bit better than
Yeah,
case and shipping.
uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Why didn't we just take off? Why didn't we do free case and shipping?
It didn't seem like it was. I don't know.
Because some people from all corners of the globe want our guitars. So we did
That's
free
true.
case and shipping to
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Yeah.
Yeah.
We shipped the guitar to Vincent today to Hong Kong, and it was a lot of money.
It was a chunk of cash.
Yeah.
Yes. And it always makes me nervous whenever we ship overseas.
But
Hong Kong's overseas, right?
yeah, it sure is.
Yeah. There's no road that goes direct.
No,
Okay.
no, not right now.
Not
but
yet.
we got a nice case, packed it up, it's boxed up professionally, and
Bullet
looking
train
good.
under the ocean.
Could be one day. I don't know.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to show off
It
first?
doesn't
Steve?
matter to me.
Let's show off the Kaiser blade because, and we'll save the Challenger best for last. Although this Kaiser blade is
It's not really a best
wicked.
or worst. It's just first and then second.
So this is the Texas Toast Kaiser blade. Yes.
Yes.
Get a load of this, dude. I
Yeah,
love
cool.
this thing. So tell us. Let's start at the headstock. Tell us all about it, Chris.
What would you like to know? So it's got our Texas Toast headstock,
Mhm.
Texas Toast 7-degree angle, hip shot open gear tuners. You know we love them because they're so classy and so smooth,
Super smooth. Yeah.
silky smooth.
Get a load of that. Get a load of that. That
Yeah. Mahogany neck,
100.
Honduran mahogany. Yeah. Honduran mahogany back,
Mm-hmm.
maple top.
Mm-hmm.
This
This
has got
actually has a rosewood fretboard.
rosewood fretboard, cream binding all the way around the body, all the way around, well, not all the way around the neck, but on the neck. Yep. This one we did with a humbucker and a P90. This has got a Dillon P90 in it, and then it's got a Damasio Norton.
The Air Norton. Now this is.
It's not the Air Norton,
Oh,
it's
it's
just
not the
the
Air
Norton.
Norton. Just the Norton. Okay.
I think those are two different pickups. I could be wrong.
And this
but-
is a slightly hotter
yeah,
than
these two.
PAF.
Yeah, and these two match up real nice.
Okay.
Yeah, three-way switch, standard kind of LP controls, individual volume and tone for each pickup. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Jetpack output jack.
That's a good way. I like that. The jetpack output jack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What else about it?
So this has our
Oh yeah.
durable thin elite.
Mm-hmm. DTF
finish.
Elite.
Now, people may not know what that is. The elite part is that you can't feel the grain. This is nice and smooth.
Mm-hmm.
There's no
Yeah, there's no grain sink.
no grain sink. Yeah, but this is got a satin finish, and I think the coolest part about this is the satin finish because it looks old, but it doesn't look beat up,
Correct.
which I think is cool. I think that having something that looks like a vintage guitar, but isn't pre-bashed all the hell.
I saw a guitar. There's a really well-known collection, and I just lost the name of the place. But anyway, they had a big museum. I think it was Birdsong Guitars Museum in Nashville, and the museum closed. But the shop that, as it turns out, owned all these guitars, I think is called Well-Strung Guitars, and they have the nicest vintage guitars.
Yeah.
And they had a Thunderbird bass the other day
that
looked exactly like this. If I didn't know better, I'd have thought somebody built a Thunderbird and copied our finish.
Okay.
It looked exactly the same.
You know who loves this finish? Doug
Same,
Santaniello, who sent us a super chat to say, do I get a family discount? Send me the invoice. I don't see why not, Doug.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, we're basically going to be saving you shipping and case.
Doug,
if you really want this thing, and I don't know why you wouldn't, I'd be happy to send you an invoice for it. Yeah.
But anyway,
this thing is so cool.
The sateen finish is pretty darn cool.
Rich,
stupid thin.
Yeah, it's the thinnest
thin
of thin
finish is a thing, which it is. This is as thin as I can do it.
Rich Pearson, who built one of these at our Build a Classic Guitar Woodworking Workshop, says he loves the vintage vibe and the shape. He would like to see it, and we were just talking about this with a Charlie Christian pickup right here, and I think that would be super cool too.
We're gonna do that. We also may do it.
Doug, I see you that you want a
Charlie Christian pickup.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool?
It would be the coolest. Yeah. Yep. I think I just want to be all about neck pickups, for me personally.
I think neck pickups are super cool.
I think I've had one guitar that only had a neck pickup. It was an old Harmony, and once you wrap your head around this is it, you're gonna play this guitar or you're not. You're gonna find something that you like about playing a guitar with just a neck pickup.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right?
I think so too.
Yeah, you turn the amp up, turn the treble up, you're there. Yeah, whatever you want.
Keep on rocking.
Yeah.
Keep on rocking. I tell you what, the thing about the Kaiser blade, people who play it, who sit and play with it, they love this guitar. They don't want to put it down.
Yeah, and it's the same as playing an acoustic guitar. If you play any acoustic guitar at all, it's not like people are freaking out about not being able to get up here.
I can't get to here.
No.
Yeah.
You just play the guitar.
You just play the guitar to have fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
All right. So, well, I guess this guitar is already sold. Doug Santaniello wants it. So
good.
It's like save me the little Kaiser blade. I want it.
Yeah, I had a fifth grader looking at it earlier.
All right. What else we got, Chris?
Yeah.
For the dual reveal.
Doug might buy two tonight.
I don't know. This next one is super cool. Woo! Better get the birth control because this thing is really nice. Here, I'll hold this one so it doesn't get in the microphone way. So
yeah.
So this is our Challenger Standard. I might just keep this one for me.
This is a Challenger Standard Plus because it's got all of this.
Oh, it does have the inlay. That's right. Okay. So so walk us through this one, Chris.
So standard Texas Toast headstock, 7-degree angle, hip shot, open gear tuners.
Look at that finish, dude. Look at that burst.
Yep. Mahogany, maple. This one's got maple binding, maple reveal binding.
Whoa,
and there's a bunch of flame on the side, and that looks really freaking cool. And there's a bunch of flame on the neck binding too, which looks really freaking cool. I don't know if everybody can
see that or not.
Yeah, I think some of that's coming through, but yeah, it's
there's a buttload of flame.
Yeah, there's a bunch of flame on the binding, which I think is just super cool.
So what else?
Go ahead. 2 Dillon P90 pickups, hip shot bridge, volume tone, 3-way switch, lots of flame.
I love this top.
Lots of rock and roll.
Super cool.
Listen, can you hear it?
You would.
Well, yeah,
if it were playing. Yeah. So so the the DTF Elite finish it's DTF, that's for sure. This thing is so cool, and this is basically the JJJ Challenger Deluxe. Yeah. Only it's got a neck P90 instead of the Charlie Christian P90. So it's a little bit less than that one. but it's chambered. It's super light. What do we anticipate this at about 7
Under 8
pounds?
pounds, yeah, 7.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really light.
Yeah, this thing is super, super cool. So I know you're trying to get me drunk.
I
but
know, I am.
I still have one that I haven't opened yet. So yeah.
Jesus.
Sorry.
It's okay. They go back in the fridge.
They can go right back in the fridge.
Yeah.
So anyway, so so these reveals are, God, these are, I don't know if you guys can see, but like, yeah, the burst on this is just like, it's the coolest. So
I think I'm finally getting the hang of the burst.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
You know, one day I'm
gonna
about it. One day I'm gonna build a Challenger for me, and I want it to be like this. And I think I want P90s in it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think maybe I'll just buy this guitar. This will just be mine. I don't have one.
I know you don't, and you keep talking about how. And we.
Do you have a Challenger?
I don't currently have a Challenger.
Okay.
Yeah, but I want one.
Yeah.
And I'm planning on making one.
Yeah.
And I think I may have already said what it's going to be.
A Jazzmaster shape.
No, it's going to be a Challenger with one Charlie Christian pickup in the back.
Oh, that would be. I mean, it kind of rounds out your whole collection.
Yeah, right? I might put the P90 slot there and then cover it up with some sort of fancy plate. Which
like
sounds dumb.
Or no fancy plate,
that's a terrible
Malcolm
idea.
Young, just big hole.
Big hole.
Yeah.
I could do that too. But the thing then is eventually it would end up with a pickup in it. And I don't want that. So
if we
I'm just going to build it. Yeah. And I got a special paint job design.
Bobby Dill says I can't have any of his. Bobby's got some cool. I think that we're going to see some cool stuff from Bobby Dill.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some stuff painting right now before, and I think we're going to see it pretty soon.
Yeah, good. Hope Bobby's doing well. I know he is.
I think he is.
Yep.
I think he's doing pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool. And yeah, I like it.
Jimmy says, trust me, gang, buy one of these. He plays his every day. So he's got 3 guitars that we either built for him or helped him build. And I think that his JJJ Deluxe is
it's always
kind of
hopefully the newest guitar is the one that gets the most action.
Well, that was one that was
right
like his
front.
Idea too. He wanted the Christian pickup and
And it's but the bad part is when you get a new guitar and you're like, I like my old one better. But when you get a new guitar and that's your number one for a little while, then they can all sort of fade into, I'm liking this one this week, or I'm liking this one this week.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get a new guitar, hopefully that's your favorite, and you got to give it a chance.
Got to give it a chance,
right?
Yeah, give it a shot.
Yeah, you can't be like, well,
God, awesome.
I don't know, I'm more used to the other one. Well, yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, give the new one a little bit of time.
This thing is crazy cool. I love this guitar.
Yep.
So yeah, if nobody wants this, I might just buy it.
Yeah. And these are like big blocks.
Big blocks.
The big block edition.
Big block killer. That's right.
Yeah. 454.
So Greg says, since you both want your own Challenger, why not build them as demos for your upcoming class? That's a great question, Greg. However, we will be building a Kaiser blade for a customer who said he wanted a Kaiser blade. And so we are.
Yeah. And I think something that we should do, maybe not right away, but we should do a what would Chris build, what would Matt build, and we'll each build the other guy's guitar.
Gosh, look at how awesome these are together.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I painted these both with the same basic tints, and yet there's a little bit of difference in color, and that's just because
some
of the maple top.
Right? Yeah,
just because the tops have a little bit of flavor, which is really cool because then every guitar ends up slightly different.
Yeah,
I could start mixing colors a little more opaque and just paint everything in a clown burst. Let's see if that gets any traction.
I don't think so. Bobby Dill says he can't wait for the JJJ. Well, I've actually started all those guitars, and Bobby, I can't wait for you to have that. So we've got
Bobby get a JJJ?
Bobby ordered a JJJ too. We sold another one of those today, and remember guys, for the rest of the month, you can get in on the pre-order of the JJJ Challenger Deluxe for only $100 down. So and we'll bill you the rest, and you can pay it off all at once if you want, or you can wait till we're all the way done, or you can pay it off in installments, whatever you want. The Kaiser blade we're building this week has only 17 frets, so it's going to have this fretboard, but it's not going to have any frets there. He's like, I never played them.
Have we decided if we're going to fill the slots with maple?
He
If we're
says
just going to leave it
he
blank.
didn't say fill the. So I'm like,
We're just going to
blank.
leave it blank. Then.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll actually be kind of cool.
Yep. And he's getting a lightning bolt on the 7th fret for Lightning Hopkins.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, don't forget about it, sir. All right. Well, guys, it is time to start the weekend. And I'm going to start my weekend by having a beer with my friend Brandon. And I'm going to toast his dad. And guys, I hope that you will join me in doing that. So have a great weekend, everybody. We will see you on Sunday for the premiere. And we'll see you on Monday for the we've got a kind of a cool thing starting Monday. You're just gonna have to wait until Sunday.
Yeah, wait until
to
Sunday
hear about
and
what
find out about everything that's going on next week. It's going to be jam-packed, and not only here in the shop, but here in YouTube land as well.
That's right. Do you think maybe? Well, we'll see what we can do vis-a-vis live in via satellite from a remote location.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah. That's extracurricular.
Yeah. All right, gang. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon. All right.